Hello dear students, welcome back to EasEnglish, your English learning program. As usual, this is Rodrigo Lasso Campo, your English teacher, with a new lesson 195, lesson 195 in Curso Básico Level 1. This lesson is about hugs. This is the title. The title is Hugs. And in the lesson, we are going to be talking about when people need a hug. When it's necessary for people to have a hug. When people are in need for having a hug. Here, for example, we can see these people feel happy. We see happy children. Here is another child. He seems to be sad. So, according to the story, he needs a hug. Do you need hugs? When do you need hug? En esta lección vamos a hablar del tipo de día que tienen algunos niños, quizás en sus colegios, en sus casas o en otros ambientes. ¿Y por qué el día es calificado con esos términos que ellos usan? El tipo de día lo he encerrado con un óvalo y he resaltado algunas otras palabras. Estos son verbos en tiempo pasado. Entonces, en relación con el tipo de día y la razón por tener ese tipo de día, entonces se va a estar diciendo que the children need a hug. Any kind of hugs. In this case, a big hug. In this other case, a very big hug. So let's get started. This is Maggie. Maggie looks sad. This picture shows that Maggie is sad. Why is she sad? Because she lost her favorite hat. So Maggie had a bad day because she lost her favorite hat. And the author of this lesson thinks that Maggie needs a big hug because she is sad. According to the writer of the lesson, a big hug is a remedy, is the solution to Maggie. She is sad. Maybe after she gets a big hug, she will be happy. Here is Jamal. Jamal had a very bad day because he lost his favorite book. The author thinks that he needs a very big hug. Then we can say that Jamal had a very bad day because he lost his favorite book. And because he lost his favorite book, he needs a very big hug. Do you ever have a very bad day at work, at school, at home, in your games? Do you think that you need a very big hug or a big hug when you have a bad day or a very bad day? Had is a verb in simple past. This is the simple past of have. Lost is another verb in simple past. This is the past of lose. Maggie had. Maggie lost her favorite hat. This is Max. In this picture, we can see that Max is not feeling well. The lesson reads that Max had a terrible day. A terrible day. This is the kind of day Max had. Why did Max have a terrible day? He had a terrible day because he fell and cut his knee. Here you can see the cut on his knee. He fell and cut his knee. Fell. Look, he is here on the floor because he fell. He needs a huge hug. He needs an enormous hug because he fell and cut his knee. Do you ever have terrible days at school, at home, or at work? What is your remedy for a terrible day? What do you need when you have a terrible day? We can see in this lesson that Max had a terrible day, so he needs a huge, an enormous hug. Is a huge hug the solution to your having a terrible day? And here is Yoshi. Yoshi had a rotten day. A rotten day. So, Yoshi didn't have a good day. Yoshi didn't have a nice day. She had a rotten day. Rotten is a negative word, just like terrible. Terrible is a negative word as well. And why did Yoshi have a rotten day? She had a rotten day because her soccer team lost the big game. You see how sad she is. Her soccer team lost the big game. According to the writer of this lesson, Yoshi needs a giant hug. Yoshi needs a very big hug. Do you think a giant hug will be the remedy, the solution to Yoshi? Do you think she will be happy? She will be excited after she gets a giant hug? Fell is the simple past of fall. And cut is the simple past of cut. Se escribe de la misma manera in simple present and in simple past. This is Rallo. Rallo. Rallo looks very sad. He does not look excited or happy. He is very sad. Why? Well, because he had a miserable day. Miserable. A miserable day. Rollo had a miserable day. Why did he have a miserable day? Well, he had a miserable day because his best friend moved away. Rollo needs an enormous hug because he had a miserable day. Do you have a miserable day when your friends moved away? Do you miss your friends after they move away? Well, what do you think you need when you have a miserable day? Here is Rosie. Rosie does not look happy. She looks sad. Why is she sad? Well, here the lesson reads that Rosie had a horrible day. Horrible. This is another kind of day that people may sometimes have at work, at school, at the university, at home, or anywhere else. Rosie had a terrible day because her pet goldfish died. Look, this is her fish bowl, but it is empty with only water. The fish is not in there. You don't see the fish because the fish died. She feels very sad. She feels very sad because her pet goldfish died. Then she needs a bunch of big hugs. She needs a lot of big hugs. Do you need a bunch of big hugs when you feel very sad? What do you need when you have a terrible day? Do you ever have a terrible day at work or at school or in your games? Moved is the simple past tense of move. A friend of Rollo moved away. I sometimes move from one house to another. Do you ever move? Died is the simple past tense of die. My mother died some years ago. Everybody dies. People die. Animals die. Here is Billy. Billy looks really happy. It's his birthday today. Here is a birthday cake, and this makes Billy feel very happy. Billy had a good day. A good day. Because it was his birthday. Because it was Billy's birthday, everybody gave Billy a birthday hug. Here we can see Billy, and here are three kids, three other children, giving Billy a birthday hug. The hugs made everybody feel better. The hugs made everybody feel better. Does a hug make you feel better? A hug makes me feel better. When I am sad, when I am depressed, when I am worried, maybe when I am angry, when I am mad, probably a hug makes me feel better. Do hugs make you feel better? When do you need a hug? Gave is the simple past of give. Do you give your friends, mother or father, brothers or sisters a hug on their birthdays? Made is the simple past of make. Hugs make everybody feel better. Hugs make me feel better. I'm going to use this table to recap or summarize the lesson. by emphasizing on the most important information, the most important facts about who is in the lesson, what types of days they had, why they had these types of days, and what kinds of hacks they need. So here are the types of days the kids in the lesson had. One had a bad day, one had a very bad day, another kid had a terrible day, one kid had a rotten day, one had a miserable day, one had a horrible day, and the last had a good day. Now, who had a bad day? Who had a very bad day? Who had a terrible day? Who had a rotten day? Who had a miserable day? Who had a horrible day? Who had a good day? Maggie had a bad day. Jamal had a very bad day. Max had a terrible day. Joshi had a rotten day. Rollo had a miserable day. Rosie had a horrible day. And Billy had a good day. Now let's ask and then answer why each child had these kind of days. Why did Maggie have a bad day? Why did Jamal have a very bad day? Why did Max have a terrible day? Why did Joshi have a rotten day? Why did Rollo have a miserable day? Why did Rosie have a horrible day? Why did Billy have a good day? Maggie had a bad day because she lost her favorite hat. Jamal had a very bad day because he lost his favorite book. Max had a terrible day because he fell and cut his knee. Yoshi had a rotten day because her soccer team lost the big game. Rollo had a miserable day because his best friend moved away. Rosie had a horrible day because her pet goldfish died. And Billy had a good day because it was his birthday. Now let's ask and then answer about the kinds of hacks they need. What kind of hack does Maggie need? What kind of hack does Jamal need? What kind of hack does Max need? What kind of hack does Joshi need? What kind of hack does Rollo need? What kind of hack does Rosie need? What kind of hack does Billy need? Well, Maggie needs a big hug because she had a bad day. Jamal needs a very big hug because he had a very bad day. Max needs a huge hug because he had a terrible day. Yoshi needs a giant hug because she had a rotten day. Rollo needs an enormous hug because he had a miserable day. Rosie needs a bunch of big hugs because she had a horrible day. And Billy needs a birthday hug because he had a good day on his birthday. Well, my dear students, I guess this is all about the first part in this lesson. In the next part, we're going to have the activities. Talk to you next time. Goodbye.